everyone, it's Amber from The Sensible Mama. It's 5 Ways Wednesday, and today I am bringing you the long-awaited 5 Ways Wednesday of the KeriKit Amber bag. This is actually getting ready to ship to me really soon. We've already sold half of the bags that we have in inventory through our pre-sale. There is still time to catch one of these if you want to get it on pre-order. What we're offering for pre-order is that you pay half up front and pay the other half when we ship it. So if you're wanting to be able to split up your payments like that, doing a pre-order is a good option. Of course, I know I'm selling all that before I even show you how this bag is packed up, but it's something that I want to make sure you know because a lot of people have been anxiously awaiting this bag. I do want to give the reminder that this bag that I have right here is a sample bag. This is the first one that was created by the factory, and after taking a look at it, Keri and I both agreed that some changes need to be made to it. I have a video where I show you all of the ways in which the actual final product is going to be different than this one. So I'll link that in a card up above and in the description box. But to quickly go over some of the things, as you can see, this is a little bit bunchy right here. So the real version of this bag is going to be pinched in a little bit, giving it a tauter look without some of this wrinkling that you're seeing here. The straps on this bag are crazy long, so the final product is going to have a shorter strap with a loop in it so that you can actually loop this underneath. There's still going to be plenty of space for moms of all sizes, but this is excessive, and so some of that is coming off. And the final thing that I want to go over is that this bag is considered a travel bag and a diaper bag. And one of the coolest things about this bag is that it does have two straps here and here for you to slide this bag over the handle of your rollerboard luggage. In this first sample that we got, this is like a fabric kind of strap, but in the final version, it's going to be a leather strap in the same color as the bag. So it's going to look like this instead of an unsightly black cloth strap there. So those are the things that you can expect in the final version of this bag. A sample of the newest version is on its way to me soon, but I don't have that for today, and I wanted to go ahead and get this video out to you. So with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right in. I want to remind you that down in the description box, I do have timestamps so that you can jump around in the video if you want. So go check that out in case you don't actually want to see all 5 ways. Okay, so first of all, forgive my hands here. It's St. Patrick's Day on the day that I'm filming, and I have been coloring food. And evidently it doesn't come off once it's on your hands. So this bag is packed according to the way that I usually pack this for my 2 little ones. I have an almost 3-year-old and a just turned 1-year-old. My 3-year-old is potty trained and my 1-year-old is not. She's on formula, so I had to pack diapers and formula for her. So here's how I have this all packed up. I'm actually heading out to a zoo trip tomorrow, and this is exactly how I plan to have it packed. In the front slip pocket here, I have some hand sanitizer. In these 2 loops here, I have one thing of lip gloss. There's another loop here where I could put a pin, but I just don't have one in there at the moment. In this little slip pocket here, I'm keeping some migraine relief medicine. Down in the bottom, I have my other lip gloss as well as a hair tie. And then one of the coolest things about the KeriKit bags, in my opinion, is that they do come with these card slots here. The Amber and the Joy both have card slots. So I have my ID, my credit card, and my debit card sitting right there. And that's basically all that I was keeping in this front pocket. Over here in one of the side pockets where the dual zippers are, which I think is fantastic for this reason, I have my Big Bottle Co. water bottle. We just started carrying this at The Sensible Mama, and I've been loving mine. And because we have dual zippers here, I can close this all the way up so that it keeps my bottle upright and doesn't end up tipping over while I'm wearing the bag. Here along the back, there are 2 zipper pockets. This one goes all the way down, and it's big enough for a 12-inch laptop, but because I have the bag packed pretty full, I don't have anything in there right now. There are tons of uses for that zipper pocket, but since I'm actually packing this for a trip tomorrow, I don't use that pocket, so I didn't pack it. Over here, you have a much skinnier little pocket that goes about halfway across the bag. This is where I'm going to be keeping my cell phone tomorrow while we're out. And then finally, on the other zipper pocket, I just have a bottle for my daughter, Abby. That's all the external organization on the bag, so let's go ahead and jump right in to the inside. Sitting right here on top, I have 2 things for quick grab. I have my daughter's formula and a replay snack stack with dry snacks for my toddler. Sitting right here in the front, I have an Orchid Hearts Essentials pouch, but I actually have this packed for my potty trained kiddo and not my one that's in diapers. In here I have potty seat covers, the change pad because occasionally I have to get Roman's shoes and socks off as well, and I use that for him to have a place to stand. And then I have his potty seat here in the back. Behind that, I have a Jujube large set piece, and this is packed with changes of clothes for both of my kids. This has become really important now that I'm potty training because we do have accidents. And I have the wet bag that comes in the 12 little pouch trio that just came to thesensible-mama.com. And of course, I'll be using that to put any soiled or wet clothes as the day goes on. Next, in that main compartment, I have a Jujube Bead Dapper in the print rose-colored glass. And this is a great little pouch for keeping toys for my kids. It's actually kind of hard for me to fill this up. So that's got toys for both of my little ones in there, and it fits really nicely vertically inside the Amber bag. And because it's got this handle on it, I can get it out really quickly and easily. There's a back zipper pocket right here on the back of the bag, and in there I am keeping a pouch with my first aid kit stuff. I have this sitting inside of this pocket because it keeps it elevated a little bit, which means I can grab for it really easily. Otherwise, this little pouch kind of gets lost down in the bottom of the bag. There are two insulated stretchy pockets on either side of the bag, here and here. This one was empty because I just had everything kind of pushed up against that pocket. But in this side pocket, I have a Jujube medium set piece, and this is packed with restaurant needs for both of my kids. Finally, in the two front slip pockets, as you can see here, I have the stuff for diapering my 1-year-old. So in one of the slip pockets, I have the Orchid Hearts wipes pouch with wipes in it. And then in the other stretch pocket, I have diapers. All right, this time I have the bag packed as a camera/vlogging bag. The main compartment, and I'm probably not gonna show you this packed up every single way in this video just because there's only so much you can do with a front pocket. But in here, I basically have stuff just for touching up hair and makeup. If I find some place that I want to take an Instagram photo or sit down and shoot some footage, I can tidy up my lipstick, which I have here. I have a collapsible hairbrush, as well as some Q-tips for cleaning up my eyeliner and lipstick and things like that. And that was really all I had in there aside from my cards and stuff over in that side pocket. When this is packed really full, this pocket, for the most part, will stay available. Like the main part of the bag does not creep too much into this main part. So please don't think that just because I'm not putting a lot in here, that means you can't fit a lot of things. Like, just take a look at this. As full as this bag is, I'm about to show you, I can fit a really full Jujube medium set piece in there and still zip it. So don't let my minimal packing make you think that you can't fit things in this front mommy pocket, because you definitely can. So over here I have the same thing I had before in this side pocket. It is my insulated bottle. In this back long zip pocket, I actually have a 12 little changing pad, and you might wonder why you might want this while you're vlogging, but I like to have a change pad to put my camera and equipment down on, like say if I'm out shooting in the grass or something. I can also use this to put my knees on if I'm down on the ground trying to take pictures, so I always like having one of those with me. This side pocket is again where I mainly keep my phone when I am out vlogging, so that's why there's nothing in there right now. In this side bottle pocket, I have my Limea sunglasses. These are Sensible Mama brand sunglasses. These are the Nicole's in black, and I always like making sure that I have sunglasses with me while I'm out vlogging because I cannot stand looking all squinty into the camera. I'd rather have my sunglasses on. So moving right into the interior of the bag, I have everything in here that I would usually need for a day out taking pictures for Instagram or vlogging. Here I have a Nuuly clutch. This is called the Margie, and in here, this is where I like to keep my camera. Of course, I'm filming right now, so this has just got filler inside of it, but my Panasonic Lumix G7 camera and the lens both fit in here, so I have those typically inside of this clutch. Behind that, I have the 12 little companion pouch. This will be at the Sensible Mama very soon, and this I just have lots of cords and cables for my laptop and my phone just to make sure I always am able to charge up when needed. Behind that I do have my laptop. This is, I believe, a 15-inch. I was thinking for a while it was 12-inch, but it's definitely bigger than that. It's filthy. But I do sometimes like to edit as I go, so I like having this with me for taking care of that stuff while I'm out and about. In one of the side slip pockets, I have a really big selfie stick that I use for going on Instagram stories. And then it was standing straight up, but it fell over. I also had on the other side a regular selfie stick. This is what I use when I vlog, so I like to have this with me as well. Now, I didn't have anything in the back zipper pocket nor in this side pocket, and really that's just because I didn't need anything else in there. But to be honest, with the laptop here in the back, you would not have a lot of room for putting anything big and bulky in this side pocket anyway. In the two front slip pockets where I had the diapers and wipes in the last clip, in one of those I have 2 extra lenses for my camera. And in the other one, I have the docking station and a spare battery. This charges this, so I like to have both of these with me because I'm always running low on battery while I'm out. I'm actually really loving this bag as a vlogging and camera bag, and I think anyone who's into photography and filming would probably really enjoy this one for that purpose as well. The next way this is packed is as a gym bag, and as a caveat, I train at like an Anytime Fitness, and so it's a place that's pretty clean. I'm not worried about this getting tossed around or getting chalk all over it and things like that. So this might not be the best choice if you're training at a CrossFit style gym. You might want like a duffel bag for something like that. But I actually really enjoy using this as a gym bag for the kind of gym that I attend. I do like the front pocket here as a gym bag, especially because I can keep my gym key fob in here, which is not in here at the moment. I have all of my cards at the ready, and I also like to keep some tissues in here because my nose is always running while I'm training and I can't always get into the bathroom. Of course, over here again, I do have my water bottle just like before. And in the other side bottle pocket, I just have a few snacks. Usually I'm driving to the gym either right after I'm leaving my home after getting the kids in bed, or if it's a day that I don't have my kids, I'm probably rushing by the gym after doing a ton of other things. And I don't like to work out on an empty stomach, so I like having some snacks over here. One of the things that I think is so awesome about this bag is that it is big enough to hold so much. And it's not gonna look like a lot when I pull all this out, but all these things are big and they all fit in here. So the first thing that I have is some Gatorade powder. If I'm feeling like I'm crashing during a workout, sometimes I'll mix this in with my water. Now, like I said, a lot of times if I'm going to the gym, I'm heading there from some other place and I don't always have on gym shoes. These are my weightlifting shoes. So this is not like what you walk around in, but I do my squats and things like that in these, so I have those in there to change into when I'm ready. Up next is a Planetwise packing cube, and this can be packed either with your gym clothes in it if you're changing into your gym clothes when you get to the gym, or of course with a clean set of clothes if you're changing into a clean set after you're done working out. And those were just sitting here in the main compartment of the bag. Over here in the side pocket, I have some Neutrogena wipes in case I want to wipe off my makeup before exercising, and of course I have my deodorant in there as well. And then in these two front pockets, I have a medical kit here in the front just for dealing with rips or cuts or anything like that. And then I have some wet ones just in case. I don't always trust the wipes that they leave at the gym for you, and sometimes if I'm getting on a piece of equipment after a really sweaty person, I like to really wipe it down, so I have some wet ones in there as well. So again, I know that doesn't look like a lot, but those are all really big things and they fit so nicely in there without getting super heavy, which is something that I really enjoy. I've gotten a lot of questions about whether or not a 12 little diapering clutch will fit in this bag, so I went ahead and packed this up using that. I still have everything kind of packed the way that I would pack for my 2 little ones, but I wanted to show you how that clutch fits in there. This pocket is exactly the same because again, I'm still packing this just as a straight up diaper bag for both of my kids. I did want to show you 2 new things that we have at thesensiblemama.com. So over here on this side pocket, I have one of the new Replay Fireman sippy cups. It's so stinking cute. So I have this over here on this side for Roman, and I wanted to show you that even with this enormous lid here, it still fits inside of this pocket. In the other side bottle pocket, I have the other adorable new thing at the Sensible Mama, and that is the Princess Replay cup. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Ugh. So I have that in there for Abby as well. She does still take a bottle for milk, but she's learning how to use a sippy cup for water and things like that, so I like having those in there for her. Moving on to the inside, one thing to know is that the 12 little diapering clutch does take up a lot of room, so there doesn't leave a lot of space for other things, but because this is so big, you can actually fit a lot of the things that would have gone in the main part of the bag and put it in here instead. Now, one reason why I think someone might want to do this is because this bag can get a little heavy, just like any backpack, especially one that's full leather. So you might want to have a clutch like this one that you can actually use to pull right out of your bag and have the main essentials if you want to leave this in the car. So I packed this up the way that I would be using this for my essentials, and you can kind of figure out if this would work for what you typically pack as well. Now, this does open all the way up flat, but one of the things that I have sitting right on top is a replay snack stack for my son. And since that was sitting right on top of there, I could just get to it really easily. But let me unzip this all the way so that you can really appreciate everything that I have in here. Okay, so here's the diapering clutch all opened up. I have one side that's dedicated to Roman, who's potty trained. So over here I have his potty seat, as well as some wet ones, and of course some potty seat covers. Then on the other side I have diapers for Abby, her wipes pouch, and the change pad that comes with the 12 little diapering clutch. So that basically takes care of all of my bathroom needs for my kids, plus snacks for my son. And what's even cooler is that with this little zip pocket on the back here, I can actually pull everything that is an essential out of my front pocket as well. So I can get all of my cards, put them in here, put my phone in here, even grab a lip gloss or something and have them all in the back of this. And now I at least have all my diapering stuff covered, and I have my money with me in case I end up needing it, and I can leave everything else in the car. So like I said, it doesn't leave a lot of room for you when you're using that 12 little diapering clutch, but I was pretty impressed by what all I was still able to fit in here. I do still have that medium set piece by Jujube packed with restaurant needs. I also have the 12 little diapering pouch, and this has got changes of clothes for both of my kids. I still have my medical kit sitting in that back zipper pocket. And I wanted to show you, this is the 750 milliliter bottle. It is obviously much bigger than the 500 milliliter, and that fits in the Amber bag as well. It sits perfectly off to the side like that. So I have that in there because I was already using my 2 bottle pockets for my kids' sippy cups. And I think it's really cool that even a giant bottle like that will still fit in this bag really, really nicely. The 12 little diapering clutch is something that we carry at the Sensible Mama. Unfortunately, a lot of the colors are out of stock right now, even with 12 little. We are anxiously awaiting the restock of that, but we do still have some of these colors in stock, and I'll drop a link down below if you want to check these out. Okay, so the lighting may be a little different right now. I'm filming in the morning instead of late at night like I was for the other 4 ways. This last way that I have this packed is as a travel bag. I try to mix it up. I do some videos where I show bags packed as carry-on bags for an airplane and others packed for like a car trip. This one is packed as a car trip just because I recently took one and I liked the way that this packed up. I'm not going to show you how this is packed because this stays kind of the same. It's just the mommy pocket. Over here in this side pocket, I have a little carrying case that has charging cables for my phone and other devices in it. It fits really nicely in that pocket, and I love this thing for travel, so I'll link it down in the description box. Over here in this other side pocket, I have my Bible. I do like taking this on travel just to read, but any kind of book about this size would fit onto the inside. I have to say that I was really impressed with everything that I was able to pack in here. I decided to not put my clothes in pouches like I usually do, and it actually worked out really, really, really well. So here in the back zipper pocket, I have the small pouch from the 12 little trio, and this has just got hair stuff in it, like clippies, ties, bobby pins, and things like that. These would probably, to be honest, just go straight in that zipper pocket, but I didn't want to have to pull all those out one at a time to show you, so I have those inside of that pouch. Down in there, I also have a razor. Sitting on the top of the bag, I have my curling iron and my hair straightener. When I'm trying to pack light, I usually don't bring my own hair dryer because I know there's one at the hotel, but they don't offer these, so I do have to bring these with me. In these 2 front slip pockets here and here, I have my shampoo and conditioner. Obviously, though, you could fit a lot more stuff in here if you were using small bottles instead of these big bottles. Laying flat down in the main part of the bag, I have a Jujube large set piece. This is in the Versailles print and it matches so well with this bag. And this has underwear, socks, and a bra in it. And then as you can see, down in the bottom of the bag is where I kept my clothes. It just made packing a little bit easier without putting them in a packing cube. So I was able to fit 2 shirts and a pair of jeans down in the bottom. Then in the 2 side pockets here and here, I have the mesh pocket from my 12 little diapering clutch, and this has just got a few makeup essentials in it. And then in the other side, I had my brush and my teasing comb. There was actually lots of room to spare down in there, but again, I do like to pack lightly. If you're somebody who packs more than I do though, there was definitely lots of space up here in the top of the bag where you could fit lots of other things, which I think is really, really encouraging if you're wanting to use this just as a light travel bag. All right, guys, that's it for this week's 5 Ways Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the different ways that the KeriKit Amber bag can be packed up. Just again, as a reminder, if you do want to pre-order this bag, there is still a little bit of time to do that. I will be letting you guys know when the pre-order period is running out. And after that point, if there's anything left, those will be available on the website, but there won't be the 2 payment options. You'll have to pay the full amount up front. Love ya, mean it, always, mwah, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.